Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Fallout New Vegas. In the last episode, the Brotherhood of Steel have asked us to search some vaults to repair their air filtration system. And vaults are the only place that have the equipment they need, so right now we're in the middle of checking that out. Hold on. Well, then we ended the last episode in the middle of this vault here. Jeez, if I didn't know better, I'd say it looked like a war took place here. Okay, hold on. Let me look at it a little bit. Uh-oh. Ah! Rough. Little physics engine. What the hell did the other two give you? There it is. I think. Yeah. Ugh, getting irradiated. My character is apparently thirsty, so at the risk of getting what's my rads? Gross, that's getting bad. But on the right side, I'm not thirsty anymore.
Trouble.
Even though we got the equipment, I want to finish exploring this vault here. Because there's a mystery going on, and apparently, like, there's some kind of mystery going on around here where the vault dwellers that used to live here, they had an entire system in place based around voting for essentially voting for and electing their overseer, their leader. But for some reason they don't want to become the overseer. Implying that becoming an overseer is a bad thing. Nuke me up, baby. Give me those rads. Ugh, more irradiated water. Gross. Ew, this water is even worse. I don't remember finding anything in the...
Got my eyes peeled.
For what? There's nothing to really find in the overseer. The overseer's office. Maybe I'll have better luck with security? Not that way, I don't think. I mean, the only way to enter would be instruction. Wait, hold on. What are you looking for, Eddie? Security down here? Utility. No, nothing there. Reactor. I don't think we found anything. Where's the security office? I'm not blind. Is security this way? Is it up on the upper? Is it on the upper floor here? I swear it feels like I'm missing something. Security, yes. Hey! I'll take the money, thank you. Geez, someone was a smoker around here. Notice the folks smoking. Due to the tragic event of the past few days, the coalition of Vault 11 the voting blocks have been unanimously decided to postpone the election for overseer pending further investigation into the murders. Your security team wishes you to know that they are working tirelessly day and night need to find the perpetrator. Are already following up on a good number of promising leads. God willing, if the killer is apprehended swiftly, we may have found a promising new candidate for overseer. Sincerely, Terry Hart, President of Human Dignity. Why would they want to even consider making it being a murderer overseer? Effective immediately, the traditional selection process for overseers is hereby ended. In lieu of a yearly election, a citizen will be chosen 1 month prior to the start of his or her term, with our mainframe's random number generator, ensuring complete impartiality and fairness. Catherine Stone, Overseer. Congratulations, your dedication to the democratic process is the bedrock upon which continued stability of Fallout 11 is based. Now, to help you make your decision for this year's election, the coalition is... Oh, I think we read that. Excerpt from the deposition of the defendant Catherine Stone by Vault Attorney Gerald Miles. Q. Okay, let's pick up where we left off, Kate. Catherine. Sorry, right, Catherine. And I keep forgetting. My husband calls me Kate. You were telling me of a discussion you allegedly had with Roy Gotti. The Justice Block. Not allegedly. Had. We've been through this. It's still just your word against his, Miss Stone. But please, the discussion. He said my husband's name had come up in their meetings. The candidate endorsement meetings? Yes, they're going to endorse him. He wouldn't say why. But I knew my husband had a regular poker game with some of them, and he'd been on a winning streak lately. And according to you, what did Mr. Gottlieb offer? He said he could sway his block, prevent the endorsement, but only if you what, Miss Catherine? Only if I... Yes, if you heard... Yeah, only if you perform sexual favors. Yes. Was all this just for Mr. Gottlieb? No. All of the block leadership. They're friends. And you agreed. What else could I do? They had a majority. How long did this go on before the endorsements came out? I don't know. A month, maybe. And when they came out and your husband was endorsed despite your agreement, was that when you decided to kill members of the bloc? Yes. I thought their majority is pretty slim. If I thin things out a little, especially in the leadership, someone else might get elected, assuming you weren't caught. No, Mr. Niles. I was expected to be caught. That was my best chance. Now they'll elect me. A confessed murderer? You think voters would be willing to risk putting you in charge? They have reason to pick somebody and live with their reasons. Yes, but wait and see. Oh my god. That puts a lot into consideration. So this woman's husband, Mr. Stone, I take it was on a winning streak in a regular poker match, and was on a bit of a winning streak, which pissed some of the leaders off to the point that they were considering him, setting him up for a position that nobody wants. So we still don't know why the Overseer is it's considered so bad, but nobody wants it. And he was on a winning streak, which was pissing people off. Oh, but then someone came up and basically blackmailed the man's wife into performing sexual favors in exchange for not basically setting her husband, ended up letting her husband get set up for death from the sound of it or something. And to treat it like he was going to die. Like it's a death threat. And after a month of her performing sexual favors for everyone, they basically go back on their word and set him up for a fall anyway. So she decided. So she decided to, like, to do that with the intention of eventually getting caught. Because in that case, it's either she would slim out some of their numbers enough for someone else to be voted, thus getting away with murdering the people that betrayed her, or she would get caught and then be put into a position of power, which sounds like something that she was planning for. They said that the quote-unquote new overseer, or set up, like, replace the election with someone be selected by random number generator. Or how much do you want to bet it was probably her that set up the random number generator system? Oh, that pissed everyone off. Well, if it pissed everyone off so much so that there was a complete revolt built against her that, from the looks of it, got pretty violent. All my characters are chirping like they're Eddie's constantly chirping like he's detecting the enemies, but there's no enemies nearby. I wonder if the overseer has a key in her room somewhere. Wait, did I already check this? Or am I just wasting time? I don't have the skill to do anything. I don't think I can do anything else here. As much as I don't like having to come back to things, abandon things and come back. Abandon things and come back. I don't think I do. I can't find any keys or anything, and I don't want to spend the entire episode just wandering around it through the vault. So I guess the only thing... Ottoman. Okay, how do I get out of here? It just gets obnoxious when you're trying to leave a place and everything becomes... And the entire place becomes a maze. Anyway, remind me to, when I get the appropriate skills of at least level 50. You remind me, when I get science and or lockpick, probably science, preferably, be to level 50, remind me to come back here. Okay. Not even paying attention to the compass. Oh. I feel like an idiot for missing that now. But the little tip blurb was reading was that wearing a faction disguise like Legion clothes, like Legion outfit or NCR outfit, is that depending on where you're trying to go, would either be could make for a good disguise to. Would either be a good disguise to make yourself through an area, or you would get yourself shot on sight. Real quick, I want to go to Novat just to get healed up, just to cure myself of being crippled. Where the hell did the doctor go? For God's sake, whenever you need a damn doctor, she's gone. Oh wait, is that her?
What can I do for you?
I need help. There we go.
I keep hearing about some courier making a fuss over at the strip. Must have delivered more than just mail. I keep hearing about some courier making a fuss over at the strip. Must have delivered more than just mail.
The heck? I'm gonna organize my inventory real quick, so I'm gonna make a cut here. Okay, I'm starting this section here. I'm about to enter another vault search for the second part, because in this part of the video, we're going to be continuing off with McNamara's side quest, and we're going to be finishing the Brotherhood of Steel side quest in the support of McNamara, because at this point I've already recorded the hardened side of the quest, and now it's McNamara side, because at this point I'm going to show off both sides of the I'm going to show off both sides of the Brotherhood of Steel, and I want to give and I'm going to let the viewers or commenters decide on which one is permanent, so to speak, because at this point, you know, unless you guys want Harden or so to be Harden to be supported, I'm going to default to supporting McNamara. So with that, and I've been finding a bunch of these little raider guys, and unfortunately, we missed a comment from Veronica where she says no power armor, no air. Where she talks to them and says no power armor, no energy weapon, and no nothing. But they're giving the NCR a harder time than we, as in the Brotherhood of Steel, ever did. Which is kind of weird how
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Which is kind of weird because she describes them as not having any energy weapons or something, but a lot of them are often shooting energy weapons at me, and all the energy weapons seen in Veronica's inventory here were pulled exclusively from these raiders here. Or these raiders here are specifically called fiends, but anyway. Let's get into this vault.
What the fuck are you doing here? You got some kind of fucking death wish, asshole?
Isn't this Vault 3, home of the fiends?
Final warning, asshole. Get the fuck out of here, or we are gonna waste your ass.
No need to get worked up, I'll leave.
Yeah, fuck off and be grateful you're still breathing.
Let's see if I can get away with something. Oh! I was hoping to try and pass the speech check, but I guess that's out of the question now. Get both of those to 40, and then I guess put the other two remaining points in repair. Comprehension perk. You gain double the points from reading magazines and one additional point from skill books. I'll go with the comprehension perk because magazines go from doing. Could have used that a minute ago. Magazines go from giving you plus 10 to plus 20. roll on the cigarette. They got free stim packs sitting around. I'll be more than happy to take them. Huh? Eddie, stop playing over yourself.
You like the sight of your own blood?
Stop repeating yourself. Oh God! Jesus, not only did the guy stick out, not only did the guy try sneaking up on me, but he kept coming at me with a flamethrower. Take that 9-iron. Freaking smacking people with a golf club. Ooh, I'll take hatchet. Okay, let's look at the map, see where we're supposed.
You like the sight of your own blood?
God's sake, stop repeating yourself. That's like the 3rd time in a row I heard it. Huh? Hold on, let me... I guess Veronica wanted my support. She just didn't want to run at a guy with a gun. Or a gal in that case. Like, whatever. Semantics. Person with a gun is a person with a gun.
You like the sight of your own blood?
4 times. Are you kidding me? Let's see if one of these guys has a key or something.
Does jumping at them with my fists count as ranged? Fine. Yes! Finally! Everything is coming up, Veronica. You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you? Okay, you can have that. You can take that. There's the brass knuckles, the flamer, the grenade, the hatchet, this. There. I'm happy.
That's why I want. That's why I want things to go the way I do. Bad data cannot read.
Whoa! Watch out!
Uh-oh.
You like the sight of your own blood?
I'm gonna spill your blood if you don't stop saying that phrase! Eddie, come here. Minor starvation. Crap. Whoa. Careful with that. Oh! Ah! Crap! For God's sake! I hate mines, and this is exactly why. Are you freaking kidding me?
You like the sight of
I swear to God, I'm gonna crack their skulls to pieces if I hear that phrase again. For God's sake, it tells me nothing when... Steve. guess they gathered. I correctly gathered it. I correctly gathered that. That gathered was the correct word when. Wait
So I hear the honcho of one of them strip families up.
Watch out!
Watch out!
Eddie, what are you doing? Eddie, you suicidal idiot! We were doing perfectly fine with me stealthing through, and you had to go out of your way to go pick up a fight. Wait. Wait, hold on.
If you have anything to say, talk to Rick.
Talk to Rick if you have something you'd like to say.
Whoa!
Watch out!
Trouble. For the Brotherhood.
When I find you, I'm gonna eat your spleen.
I can't even see. Veronica's just casually on fire with nothing to say about it.
Watch out!
Watch out!
There was some... Hey! Yeah, you! Come give us a hand!
What are you doing here?
We were part of a caravan heading into New Vegas from down south. They're holding us hostage, trying to get some ransom. Anyone willing to pay for us died in the attack. Once the fiends figured that out, we're as good as dead.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, partner. I think the fiend with the key is back in one of the bedrooms somewhere. Someone called him Daniel, if that helps.
I need to know a little bit more about Vault 3.
I don't know much. Only that the people who lived in here originally were killed by the fiends. Carter there escaped and managed to explore for a bit. He hacked a password off of the computer and found the location of some guns. He was on his way to get them when the fiends caught him again.
If I help you escape, will you give me the password to the... Will you give me the password he found?
Yeah, it's yours if you help us out of here.
Can you tell me about the fiends?
They're a bunch of junkies that do whatever they can to get money for chems. I hear they're led by a guy calling himself Motor Runner. I think he's in one of the other wings, although I haven't seen him myself.
Okay, I'll get around to getting you out.
Goodbye.
So I hear the honcho of one of them strip. Watch out!
Okay. Jeez, none of these guys can stand to a freaking submachine gun. Which is good for me.
making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Wait. Okay. Jeez, they're kept everywhere.
Sight of your blood.
Daniel. Compose automated blast system offline. The water situation. From Lincoln Davis to all residents. Greetings everyone. As you all saw in the message from Vincent, we are going to have to start rationing water until we can resolve the leaking issues. Unfortunately, we don't currently have the parts required to fix the underlying cause of the leak. At this point, we have no alternative but to seek the parts that we need from outside the ball. To facilitate this, I'm proud to announce that Michelle will be forming a new committee with the goal of creating ties with whatever civilization there may be in the outside world. Michelle and I both have high hopes that we'll have no problems finding the assets we need and hopefully forming some lasting relationships with the outside world. Thank you, Overseer Davis. External Relations. It's from Lincoln Davis to Michelle O'Dowd. Michelle, thank you again for agreeing to take charge of her external relations. I am sure that you will do represent us as well. But let me know if I can be of any assistance. Link. Your endorsement from George Stalt to Lincoln Davis. Dear Lincoln, thank you for your endorsement at the town hall meeting last night. You are so well respected by the residents that I am sure it will be a great increase in my chance of following you to the big chair. Since Michelle started making plans and gathering people for her external association committee, the isolationists have been gathering followers, as you well know. So I think having me follow you as overseer will serve to slow their efforts. Thanks again, George. Well, aren't those people in good high spirits? Looks like they're flying to open the doors to Dow, but why do so many things have to end in tragedy in the vaults? Seems like every time someone wants to do something, people get screwed over and die.
Take down this password. It'll get you into the Overseer's area upstairs, I think. Thanks for the help. We'll find our own way out.
Alright, let's see if this password will get us into the locked door we saw on the other side of the place. Let's try this again. What? Overseer's room. Where's the overseer's room? Huh? Wait, hold on. Here's the overseer's room. From George Stahl to Kimber. Hi Jen, how's the school year going so far? I've heard good things from your teachers. They say you are one of the top students in your class. Your birthday's tomorrow. Sweet 16 at last. Can you even believe it? Seems like yesterday my sister told me she was going to have a little girl. Do you have big plans for your birthday? I think if you are interested, I can talk to some folks and get the dining room reserved for a couple of hours. Let me know if it sounds like fun and I'll start getting the ball rolling. Uncle George. Upcoming election. From Michelle Robinson to George Stalt. George, we've been friends for a while, so I hope you don't take my candidacy for overseer personally. I'm going to do whatever I can to keep our friends and family safe, and that means taking our exposure to the outside world slow and keep ourselves and outside of what we need, of course. Keep it to ourselves outside of what we need, of course. And that's what I'm going to push for. No one knows what's going to be, what's going to be out there. There could be horrific mutants or strange wandering vagabonds, aliens, murderous gangs. We have no idea. Let's be smart about this. Mike. Thank you. From George Stahl to all residents. Greetings everyone. Thank you all for putting your trust in me. I am honored to serve as your overseer for the next term, and hopefully beyond. I'm going to do everything I can to get Michelle's committee as soon as possible. We'll get our water issues resolved and form lasting bonds with our neighbors and the world outside. Thanks again for putting your trust in me, George Stahl, Overseer. Weapon lockers. From Michelle Dallin to George Stahl. George, I'm not sure what Michelle's planning, but I suggest that you leave the weapons in those two submerged storerooms. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any support, and there is no need to give him the opportunity to harm himself. Michelle. Wait, Michael? Like... Yeah, the same Michael that wanted to, like, run against George, but lost. Unlock storage rooms. I wonder if that will finally unlock the other side. want me to do? I mean, it's kind of like, what other alternatives do I have? I genuinely don't know. And it's kind of getting frustrating how I'm more or less exhausting all my options trying to figure this out. It's kind of getting frustrating constantly being locked behind a skill check. Like, the game's fun most of the time, but when you're constantly saying you can't do this because... But when you're constantly saying you can't do this because you can't pass the speed check, you can't do that because you can't pass a skill check. Constantly failing at everything because you just can't pass skill checks. What? Let's just be quiet enough. What the hell was that?
What the hell are you doing here?
Okay,
How the hell did you get in here? And who the hell are you?
I could be asking you the same questions. Why couldn't you tell me about this place?
What are you looking to find now?
Oh, for God's sake, don't be that guy. Tell me what an NCR Ranger is doing here.
Tell me why I should tell you anything. I don't know you.
I'm an independent contractor with the NCR.
Oh, my apologies, sir. I was sent here by Colonel Shu to exterminate Motor Runner, the leader of the Fiends.
What is this place?
This was Vault 3, but I'm sure you can tell that by all the threes all over the damn place. Now it's a drug den for the goddamn Fiends.
Who are the Fiends?
The Fiends are degenerate drug addicts who kill and rape for fun, basically. They're human garbage. though I'm not sure about the human part.
What can you tell me about what happened here?
The fiends killed everyone living here. Now they're squatting in their home.
Let's talk about something else.
Okay, but make it quick.
Colonel Shu sent me to find you. I'm not lying about that.
He sent you. Why?
The Colonel was concerned you missed your check-in.
You can go back to Old Shu and tell him that the mission will be completed. I just need a couple more days.
What's the holdup, if you don't mind my asking?
What's it look like? I caught one in the leg. I killed a dozen of those degenerates sneaking my way in, but one got a drop on me. I holed up here after I killed that one. They're too stupid to unlock the door, so I knew they'd figure whoever attacked had just taken off. I just need a day or two, then I'll take out Motor Runner myself. I even got his key to the maintenance wing. Situation's under control.
Give me that key! Okay, medicine 35 check. I'm afraid your leg looks and smells like it's on the verge of infection.
God damn it. I know. Was just hoping that, are you trained as a doctor? Can you fix my leg?
I have a doctor's bag right here. Should be enough to get you on your feet. Or if you had to, I think you'll make it in time. I'll give you a doctor's bag right here.
What are you waiting for? I've got a high-value target to kill. Thanks for the assistance, Doc. Time for us to go take out Motor Runner?
I have a couple of questions.
Okay, what do you need?
I already asked this guy. How about you and I work together to take care of this Motor Runner guy?
Okay, I'll follow you down to Motor Runner. Here, take the key to the maintenance wing.
Take the extra bullets. Really? Are you serious? No replenishes? Come on. Shut up! Guys, it's literally marked as easy and it just screws you over. I hate that. I'm just sick of non-stop failure after failure. It feels like I'm never doing anything. Tired of so many things being blocked by skill checks I can't have because I'm like practically 20 points short of it. Trying points I can't even get up in one level. I need literally 2 plus 2 levels.
You like this?
Quest failed. Abba Dabba honeymoon. Ooh, he has a chainsaw.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Let's go talk to our NCR ranger friend. Where'd he go? What? Oh my god, I get through all the trouble of getting in this area and I don't even do the thing I came here for. Oh god. I don't even know how he died. Oh my god, all this trouble for that! I can't believe the NCR ranger died. Okay, I think I'm going to... You know what? I think I'm going to end this episode off here. Like I said at the beginning of this specific part, I already recorded the Paladin Hardens quest, optional quest. It's help head Paladin Harden find a way to oust this Elder McNamara from his position. And I already got that recorded before I started this section, but I think what I'm going to do is that I'm going to splice this one in between. This is going to be the one shown first, and I'm going to show Harden's little quest line after this. Splice it after. I didn't do an outro. I didn't do an outro at the end of that. I didn't do an outro at the end of that because I was still recording. Shoot! I'm still gonna
Ooh, got
I
something
didn't,
good for me?
but
Is it a
unfortunately I
dress?
didn't record an outro for, despite the fact that I'm going to ultimately.
Hey, I can't really move now.
I didn't record an outro for that segment because this is the last one I'm going to do for this episode. So you'll have to. Sorry, you'll have to forgive me for that section not having a proper outro. So for what it's worth, I have to do the outro at this point. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Fallout New Vegas. You know what to do at this point, the usual. Well, please comment down below what you think, and please tell me. Yep. This point, do you want me to make the Hardin's path permanent, or do you want me to continue McNamara here? Because technically I got two different safe. Well, to be honest, at the end of the Hardin's path that I saved, Eddie ended up dead, which I kind of don't want companions to die if I can help it. I mean, I don't want to save scum to keep them alive, constantly reload whenever they die. But I don't want to lose companions either. So you'll have to forgive me at least this one time here. But in the other path that you're about to see Eddie die, so if you guys want Hardin's path chosen, I'll redo it off screen so that I'll redo it off screen to try and see if I can get Eddie and Ron both alive at the end. But anyway, tell me which one. Tell me which one you want down below. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I will see you guys around. Yeah, I want to record this part real quick because, for the sake of showing off options, I want this section to be what I'm about to show you to be what it looks like if you choose to side with in your Brotherhood of Steel questline. If you choose to side with it, if you choose to side with the Paladin Hardson and to remove Elder McNamara from his position instead of following McNamara's orders.
Hello, outsider. Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with?
One of the data store entries mentioned the chain that binds. What is that exactly?
That's an old principle that's been around since the Brotherhood was founded. It basically means that you have to obey a superior officer. It's pretty much common sense, but it gets invoked a lot when people get pissy about following orders. If you're curious, I'll give you access to the data store entry on it. You'd probably be the first to read it in years, if not decades.
Okay, so...
Later.
Let's go look at that. Yeah, it's over here. I don't know why I'm getting mixed up. Well, maybe I'm getting mixed up because I'm trying to follow my compass, but the compass has like little 3 or 4 little arrow directions on it. There's one for here, or one for the vault over there, and one for this. Yeah, multiple directions ago, multiple objectives I can complete in any order, or are thrown me off the map or radar. Access this door. The chain that binds. The chain that binds is the cornerstone of our organization, the rock that supports the great tree of the Brotherhood and its myriad branches. It holds that 1. Orders are to follow from on high down through the ranks. An order from a superior must always be obeyed, that their wisdom may be carried out without hesitation. 2. Orders are to observe the flow, and not skip ranks. A superior may only give orders to his direct subordinates, and not to those beneath them. In this way, harmony of intent and cohesion of thought is maintained. Okay, the next feat is return to Harding with your findings about the chain that binds.
Should have brought something to... Aw. What's up?
I wonder if she has something new.
It's a free wasteland.
Looks like nothing new.
Let's.
Okay, I'm getting mixed up. Where does it tell me to go? Okay, how do I get over there? Oh, I guess like this. That's my question, and as fast as I answer it.
What is it, outsider? Have you discovered anything?
Do you know anything about the chain that binds?
I could hardly call myself head paladin if I didn't. It's one of the first things every initiate learns when they start training. What about it?
Did you know that there's a second part to it?
Second part? What are you talking about?
It says the superior is not allowed to give orders to men under his subordinate.
That is the standard procedure, yes. For example, McNamara gives orders to head scribe Taggart, who then relays further orders to the scribes. I wasn't aware that failing to do so was punishable, however. Interesting. If we can just find an instance where McNamara went around someone and gave orders to their subordinates, we'll have him.
Real quick, what do you think of the lockdown?
It's a travesty is what it is. Every second we sit on our hands down here is another second that we're not fulfilling our sworn duty.
Why do you dislike McNamara so much?
It's not that I dislike the Elder, but I strongly disapprove of his current style of leadership. We're safe, yes, but at what cost?
What would you do if you became Elder?
After lifting the lockdown, the first thing I'd do is send scouts out to recon the area. We need to know what's going on out there. Next, I'd resume patrols in the near vicinity, and begin sending search teams out to the spots the scouts reported were relatively safe. It's standard procedure when a chapter relocates to an area, but standard procedure wasn't our last Elder's style, either.
Tell me about your last Elder.
Elijah was a strange one. His even becoming Elder was highly questionable, seeing as how he was a scribe. Typically, only paladins are eligible. But an exception was made in his case on account of him being a genius. Unfortunately, whatever scientific acumen he had didn't extend to tactics. Trying to defend Helios was a blunder of the worst kind, and many brothers lost their lives because of it. Many of the senior paladins, myself included, advised him to fight a retreating action, but he refused to budge. Said he almost had it working. We never did find out exactly what he was talking about. When the perimeter was finally overrun, the Elder had simply vanished.
Tell me about the Battle of Helios.
Helios was the worst goddamn action I've seen in a long, long career of fighting.
Okay, I guess that's all he has to say about it. And now we have three options here. We can... Hold on. We can basically bust McNamara with any of the objectives that we have been doing up to this point. I can give proof using I have found the patrols for the Elder, and they had a mission disc with orders from McNamara on them. Or the Elder tasked me with contacting several scouts out in the wasteland. Or the Elder has me looking for parts to fix the bunker's air filtration system. So basically, any of the the objectives that McNamara has you running for can be used as evidence to have Paladin Hard punish him. Let's go with the first objective. Actually, the Elder tasking contacting several scouts on the wasteland. Let's go with that one.
That's a sensible notion. Your familiarity with the nearby terrain makes you perfect as a liaison. I've been trying to get the Elder to send out scouts for years, and he's always been resistant to the idea. Said they'd be a vulnerability. I wonder what changed his mind.
Let's also talk to him about something else. I found the patrols for the Elder, and they had mission discs with the orders from McNamara on them.
Just as I thought. McNamara gave my men new orders without telling me. The nerve of that man. This little stunt is probably what got them killed in the first place. Our normal patrol routes are known to be relatively safe. This is exactly what I've been looking for. McNamara gave my men new orders without telling me, thereby breaking the chain that binds. With this, I can finally have him removed as Elder, and end this ridiculous lockdown.
So what happens now?
There are a number of people I'll need to talk to. The process won't be instantaneous, but with this evidence, my path is clear. It shouldn't take more than a few days, and then we can begin moving forward again.
And we got accepted by the Brotherhood of Steel.
Welcome, my friend. A new day has dawned for this chapter, and moving forward we will no longer cower in the dark. And we have you to thank for it. You'll find that I can be generous to those who show loyalty. Here, take this key. If you ever find yourself in need of repair, head to our safe house to the northeast. Now, what can I do for you?
Oh, there's an option here. I want to join the Brotherhood?
Yes, I thought you might, given how much time you've spent here. That's not usually a request we agree to. Typically, we take in the young, so that they might be trained through adolescence. In special cases, we allow exceptional individuals to conditionally join. Luckily for you, you happen to be exceptional. The condition is that you must complete a task. This task must prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that you have what it takes to join the Brotherhood. I happen to have something perfectly suitable in mind. Though I warn you, it won't be easy. Still interested?
Tell me what the task is before I agree to do anything.
Is that a waiver of resolve I sense? The Brotherhood is not in the habit of taking on the timid.
I don't appreciate that tone. Fine, what is your task?
Back when we were stationed at Helios, our scouts reported that a group was establishing itself in the area as a distributor of pre-war weapons. Our Elder at the time, Elijah, was too concerned with getting Helios running and fending off the NCR, so he ordered us to leave them alone. It's time that we correct that oversight and show this region that the Brotherhood is still a force to be reckoned with. I want you to visit these weapons dealers, this Van Graff family. Make an example of them. Leave no one alive. When the job is done, report back, and I'll arrange for a team to clean up the site and retrieve the weapons.
Whoa! Dang, science is... Wait, I'll go with this. That way, if when I need a boost from a magazine, it gives you 20 points instead of 10. Unless I can find something else worth more. I'll go with that. So basically, everything in the Brotherhood is virtually the same. The only difference is that
McNamara's done a pretty good job, given the situation he was in.
Just between you and me, I'm glad you're here. This place needed a fresh face.
everything, there's there's nothing that really changes. The only difference is that Henderson, I keep calling him Henderson, Paladin Harden becomes Elder Harden, and honestly, I never really known what happens to McNamara since he loses his position. I never really know what happens.
Just between you and me, I'm glad you're here. This place needed a fresh face.
If it's even acknowledged.
I hear you've been making yourself useful, unlike some people I could mention. Sorry, but I'm a little busy here, if you'll excuse me. Try to keep Veronica out of trouble, would you?
Are you walking around in your underwear, pal? Come on. Have some decency. Is this a door? Or... It is, but it's inaccessible. Just gonna show off this quest real quick. Every time, keep pressing the wrong button. Huh?
Watch out!
I'll take your hammer, I guess.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Shut up, kid.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Shut up, girl. The Van Graff. Selling.
Welcome to the Silver Rush.
Selling.
New Vegas' best source of laser and plasma weapons.
Selling high-tech technology.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to search you before letting you in. The only weapons allowed on the premises are the ones we're selling.
That's not going to happen.
Then you're not going to shop here. I'm afraid I'm going to have to search you before letting you in. The only way. Then you're not.
Oh no, that's not even fair. They melted Eddie into a pile of goo. They're going to pay.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Mr. Storm, please get to the point. The second half of your pain is late, and I want to know why.
Jeez, these guys are durable.
Come on.
Ah, bastard!
Come on.
For God's sake, why is this guy so durable? Every time I attack him, he takes...
Like that?
Why won't he die? I have never seen anyone in the game half as durable as this one guy.
Over here.
I mean, good God, he's taking like
Mr. Storm, please
shotgun
get to the
blasts,
point.
point
The
blank
second
to
half
the
of
head.
your pain is late, and I want to know why.
That's one thing I hate, when every enemy in a room focuses exclusively on you like that. That bugs me.
Mr. Storm. Please get to the point. The second half of... And I want to know why.
Oh my God, he's shredding my health like Swiss cheese. He's I haven't even like started combat. You grabbing?
That's enough of that.
You grabbing stuff, Veronica?
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
I got something better than a dress. Gun.
Hey, I can't really move now.
Yeah, your characters have a maximum encumbrance that. Might as well eat some food. That's a convenient excuse to get stuff out of my inventory, right? You know what? Where's the little...
If it can be bought, it can be
There
found
it
at
is.
Nick and Ralph's.
Come here, Veronica.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Come to Mick and Ralph.
I'll mail all this to. I'll mail all this to Novak, so.
It's for all your shopping needs.
There. Now that my inventory is settled for the moment. Okay, let's go back to the Brotherhood and see how they respond. Huh? What's going on here?
We have a duty to preserve the past.
Only a few people get to venture outside. Usually to trade for food.
More VR team? Maybe I'll hit the shooting range.
What are you talking about? You're all outside for the first time. Okay, I'll give you food. I'll be fair with you on that in the middle of the night. Still, despite it,
There you are. A few of us wanted to thank you for being such a good friend to the Brotherhood, so we've set aside some of our recycled energy cells. We'll leave a few of them in that footlocker in the corner every so often. The Paladins scoff at using recycled ammo, so no one should mind.
Oh, thanks. There's a footlocker somewhere, I don't see it, so... Unless I'm blind. Oh, here. And just like that, if you're... Yeah, you'll get a bunch of ammo there, so if at any point you're interested in using energy weapons, that's a pretty nice deal that they're doing. Pretty nice favor that they're doing for you.
Welcome back, my friend. What can I do for you?
I've taken care of the Van Graffs.
Well done. This is a small step in the right direction, but it's damn good to move forward again. Now, I believe congratulations are in order. It is my honor to bestow upon you the title of Paladin of the Brotherhood, for your meritorious service in its name. Normally there'd be a ceremony and such, but everyone is too busy at the moment for such frivolity. I can give you this, however. Your very own suit of power armor. We can't spare our best, but I had the Knights assemble this one for your use. Which reminds me, you don't even know how to use these, do you?
Maybe, it's just like wearing other armor, but heavy, right?
Not even close. Power armor isn't something you wear so much as use. It's a weapon in its own right, and takes skill to wield. If you don't know what you're doing, you won't even be able to walk with it on. So how about a bit of quick instruction?
I'd appreciate a lesson, thanks.
Here, I'll show you. It's easy once you get used to it. First, we'll start with putting it on. There, I think you got the hang of it now. Should be able to use any type of power armor you come across using what you just learned. Very well then. In addition to the armor, I've given the order that all of our arms and equipment be made available for your purchase. Finally, while you are now a member of the Brotherhood, I cannot ask any more of you. I'm sure you have goals of your own outside these walls. You are free to come and go as you please, though I hope you'll return to us someday in a more permanent capacity. I wish you the best outside, brother.
And with that, we complete everything that we can do with the Brotherhood of Steel. At least on the path that involves following Elder Hardin. Yeah, there's no bloodshed, no battles or civil wars or anything. You yeah. You get to join being official. You get to join the brother. Ooh, that's pretty cool. On the wall, they got the sword and gears, just like their logo there. Yeah, but still, you're... Oh, I do. They're putting the power armor in your inventory, so... Yeah. You get your own power armor, and you basically end the Brotherhood. If you follow Matt the Vic, or I keep getting the names wrong? Why do I keep getting the names wrong? I mean, the game's practically telling me right there. I keep mixing up the names. If you follow if you agree with Elder Hardin, and he becomes Elder after getting rid of McNamara, he asks you to kill the Van Grass, and in exchange for that, you become an official member of the Brotherhood of Steel, and to get your own power armor, or complete with training, because power armor, you need to be trained in order to use it, and there's basically only 2 ways you can learn how to use power armor, and the Brotherhood of Steel here is one of them. Well, this is the path that happens if you choose to follow Elder Hardin. I don't know where I'm going to place. I know I'm going to slice this part into like the rest of the video showing McNamara's side as well. I don't know where I'm going to splice this in, but if anyone cares, I recorded this before I finish McNamara's. I'm going to reload a save point, and record McNamara's side, and then splice the videos together, or showing both sides for anyone who cares to see. And I'll let everyone decide which side they want to see. And I'll repeat everything behind the scenes. I got save points. Anyway, I'm going to end this spot here. Okay.